We have landed on the moon.
All right, welcome back everybody from around the world. Wow, it was quite incredible. We released the hotline to Third Phase of Moon for you, the people, to call in. And let me tell you, we received many videos from around the world, audio recordings, and we're gonna share some of them with you tonight. But right now, we have incredible videos submitted to us. So I think we should get to that right away. Brent's looking into it. What do you got, Brent?
All right, we got something pretty cool here. We've been seeing and experiencing lights from around the world that are lighting our skies up with multiple colors. I've got something pretty special for you. Check it out. This came in from the witness as follows. It states that he was upstairs in his apartment window on a rainy day and he saw these lights in the sky. He says it emitted a blue, violet, and other colors that he was pretty much dumbfounded on what it was. We found out that this might be a political event that happened when Donald Trump was in LA. Could this be the explanation? All right, we just got this in from Kyle Gluto. It's a pretty cool one. He was driving on the freeway in Calgary, Alberta, and he managed to capture something amazing. Check it out. It doesn't really match anything around the sky. We see clouds being lit up, but this thing seems out of place. All right, I like the way Kyle actually had the state of mind to pull over and get a steady shot of this. And when we're zooming up, it looks weird. What is it? Some people are actually saying in the comments that this could be a time warp or a portal of some sort. I'm not quite sure if that's the case, but it is very strange to say the least. I like the way it just highlighted up there in the sky and it's remaining stationary. There's some credence to this video.
We have landed on the moon.
All right, as promised, we wanted to give an update in regards to a few photos we received yesterday. Orlando Smith, geospatial analyst, was going to tell us exactly after we put it through the processing if this was legit video footage. So we got Orlando on Skype right now. I want to invite him. He's on assignment, but he's got a few suggestions of what we might be looking at. Orlando, hey, thanks for joining us.
Great to be here.
All right, so what do you think this is? Can you explain it to us, Orlando?
Well, from what I can tell so far, it has no signs of being a reflection of any sort. So whatever it is, it looks like it's occurring outside, and it seems to be, I'm guessing, at a distance of at least 200 to 300 meters. So in my opinion, it's an authentic photograph. What is happening in the photograph, what the phenomenon is, at this point, I can't conclusively even speculate.
Orlando, hey, thanks a lot for joining us. Keep up the good work. We even got some more videos coming your way. Put them through the process, all right?
Looking forward to it. Send it over ASAP and I'll get right on it. See you back at the moon base.
All right, thanks a lot, Orlando. Okay, so there you go. It's not a reflection. Something is in the skies. Great submission. I want to get your guys' opinions. What do you guys think it is? Now, we did receive many calls last night because we gave out the Third Phase of Moon headquarters number. You could call in 24/7. Now, I want to share with you what Alethea found in one of the voice messages last night. Alethea says, you got to listen to this. It involves espionage, it involves anti-gravity, and a young child's encounter with UFOs, including a murder. Now, listen to this.
Hey, Blake, I watch you guys all the time. I'm so proud of you. You handle this so professionally and you guys are getting better all the time. And, you know, you just all the greatest shots. And, you know, I'm really proud that you're helping the world wake up, because a lot of people out there are still saying to themselves, you know, that this is a hoax, there's no flying saucers, our government is telling us the truth, everything is what it appears to be. And I have a story quite unlike any other, and it starts with an ignorant 13-year-old boy, you know, in my grandfather's house. He's a lawyer and a 32nd degree Mason, and we're all DMLAs and Eastern Stars, and, you know, Rainbow Girls, and we had quite a group from our DMLAs that were connected to high sources of science that you really can't get anywhere else unless, you know, you're a high degree Mason and, you know, you're got permission. And don't ask me how, but one of the kids got a bunch of information or just thought it up himself. And our high school science group, my brother was very into and is an extreme genius. And, you know, we had one fellow with like a 435 IQ that could just see color in black and white pictures and just do all kinds of wild stuff. So we had some very interesting times. And it was Colonel Whitman's son, Roy Whitman, at the VA hospital in Prescott, started a little group called Rocky Mountain Technology. I said, well, he had this idea about this oxygen acceleration production unit, and sold it to NASA, and we had like $250,000 in our kitty. And NASA hired him on as the answer man to go around all the high school science fairs. And he'd get to talking too much about what we had on the bench, which was, you know, anti-gravity. We had a couple of different forms of anti-gravity and free energy, and we were working on all the shit, you know, all the forbidden stuff. And my God, you know, the men in black showed up twice, and they're not very pleasant. And then Roy was murdered. And we started out as, you know, junior high and high school kids, and we were chasing flying saucers, and we were just really lucky kids. You know, I lived next door to the guy who invented television, Ralph George. He worked with RCA. My next door neighbor from him was Palmquist from JPL, and we had a full NASA Earth station. And I listened to the astronauts on the ham radio. And it was quite impressive. I mean, the guy could land the lunar module from his living room. Well, those are the people we grew up with, and all these inventors died early and left machine shops and laboratories for these kids. And there was about 7 or 8 of us that got together and started working on the impossible. I had no idea we were, you know, making a breakaway civilization, and that, you know, they don't approve of this sort of thing. I was just an ignorant kid. I thought it was a magnetic experiment. I didn't know what they were doing. But I finally grew up, pieced 2 and 2 together, and I said I was ordered not to talk about this for 40 years. And Roy was murdered, and we all broke up and bought insurance policies and quit making anti-gravity machines. So this NASA turned out to be his bane. And Colonel Whitman is the, what do you call it, the head guy at the VA. I mean, he's chief of staff, chief surgeon. He's in charge of national emergency. Anything goes wrong, he's in charge. And he goes to his grave with no progenitor. And it made me so sad because Roy was such a brilliant genius. And I'm here to tell you that anti-gravity's real. Flying saucers are real. We've chased them all over the place. You know, I could send you photos all day long. I see more stuff around Phoenix is legally allowed. It's nonstop. You know, I met them when I was 13. They came into my room, and the whole bit. You know, so there you go. And there's a huge story. I mean, I could just tell you about 5,000 people, the whole town going out for a flying saucer spoof. You know, everybody in town disappeared in '67 to go watch the flying saucer land in Drake, Arizona. And I make fun of everybody, and I go, yeah, you were out there, you big dope. I mean, nothing happened. And of course, Rocky Mountain Technology was there with all their measuring equipment and all that scientific stuff and cameras, and nothing happened. We all went home. So that's how it all began. So I'm here to tell you that I've seen it. It's there. It's real. And, you know, I wish it wasn't. You know, I wish everything was what it appeared to be. I'm just glad that there's people out there that are exposing the truth and, you know, there's people that are really suffering death and family split ups and kidnapping, torture, and all for this big secret that everybody knows about anyway. So it was fun. My mom was a VA nurse, and she married 8 of these guys, CIA colonels and carrier pilots, and I got quite an education. And it was a lot of fun growing up in a retired military town because the fellas, everybody sticks together, I just got to see a lot. I mean, I have more stories, and it would take a couple of hours to reel it all out. It's pretty good story. But thanks for letting me talk. And I just wanted to tell people that it is true. There's a lot more going on that meets the eye. And get out there and research it. The truth is out there, just like they say. And it looks like you guys are finding a little bit of it yourself. Hey, thanks a lot. You guys do a real hot show, and I really enjoy it. Thanks a lot. We'll see you play. Bye-bye.
The information coming in at Third Phase Moon headquarters is amazing, and you can leave your message to the phone number below. It's open 24/7. Maybe we'll share your message. Now, you guys want to take a look around the Third Phase Moon headquarters? Let's do a little tour because we just moved in as of 2 days ago, and we're going to be opening up phone lines. We're going to get the internet, really getting Wi-Fi at its extreme here. Maybe we'll do some Skype interviews, but yeah, it's about 1,200 square feet, and we acquired it, about a month ago. It used to be a former bank.
All right, check this out, guys. First thing, when we got this building, we wanted to find out where are the safes. And look, we have 4 safes right here, and we haven't opened all of them, but we know most of them, they don't have money, but they're empty. We'll put our own UFO artifacts in here, you never know. So I bet they'll come in handy for something. Hey Blake, go show them what you got out in front.
We call him EB. That's his name. He's a star from Hangar 52, but let's take a look around on the outside of the building. Come on. All right, it is in the center of town. We're located on the Big Island of Hawaii, and yeah, Third Phase Moon headquarters. We're excited. I hope you're excited. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button. Make sure you know what's going on with Third Phase Moon. It's been my pleasure doing this. Take care. We'll see everybody again tomorrow. Keep your eyes on the skies. We'll see you again next time.
Paul Barrett is back with his 3rd album, Third Phase of Moon, The Strangest Things. 12 brand new tracks heard by millions on your favorite channel, Third Phase of Moon. Available on iTunes, Amazon, and music streaming services. Paul Barrett's Third Phase of Moon, The Strangest Things. Available right now. Links are below.
Control, this is Flight. We have a situation here. Control? 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 Control?
Keep your eyes on the skies. We're not alone.